How do you make the impact that you want to make in this world? Now, I'm not just talking about doing a bunch of things trying to make a lot of money, no. I am talking about aligning yourself to your true God-given endowment that leads to true life fulfillment, leaves a legacy for generations, and turns your purr into a roar. That's the question, and the answer lies in the den. My name is Travon Taylor, and welcome to the Lion's Den. Hey, how you doing? Welcome inside. Hey, listen, I was working out this morning. Got a chance to go to the gym, and I'm on vacation here in Orlando, Florida, which is really nice. But wherever I go, I got to make sure I get my workout in. As I was working out my arms and my legs, I got to the point in my workout where I needed to work on my core. And as I was doing that, I started thinking. I remember when I first started boxing many years ago, and one of the first lessons that I learned with my trainer was that power comes from the core. Everything had to be centered on the core if I wanted to have the power that I was looking for during my boxing matches. And I remember saying, if you want to deliver a powerful punch, everything, you have to rotate and rotate from your core. Everything is done. There's no arm punches, because arm punches do not possess the same power as a core punch would possess. So the same lesson is in life. Everything that you want comes from your core. That is your heart. You need to learn how to balance and center yourself at your heart. Everything that you do that comes from the heart has so much more power and so much more influence and so much more impact. You can change the world just by coming from your heart. Never go outside of yourself. Never do something that you don't feel passionate about. So everything that you do, your power is definitely in your core. And that's how you deliver the punch that will get you everything that you want in life. The next thing that I learned when it comes to delivering a punch and in boxing was balance. He was like, Travon, you have to stay balanced. Make sure you don't lean too far to the left, too far to the right, too far forward or too far backwards. So as I'm working on my footwork and he's teaching me how to move, using the correct footwork, he made sure that I kept my body balanced over the top of my legs. If I was to lean over too far to the left or the right, the easiest thing could possibly knock me down. My opponent might not even really deliver anything really devastating as far as a punch goes or a push, but it could knock me down because I was not centered in my body. And once again, this is a very valuable lesson when it comes in life. Stay centered to who your core essence is. Don't go outside of your natural abilities, your natural skills, your talents, who God actually made you to be. The moment you start using things like money as a main motivator to do anything, if you start leaning over too far to the left or right, anything in life will begin to knock you down. Anything can take you off of your feet. You'll begin to lose balance and lose control of yourself and of life, and then you're wondering why things aren't working out for you. And the third thing that I learned during my boxing years was to commit. To commit. If he says, Travon, look, champ, if you're gonna throw a punch, you have to commit to the punch. You have to make sure when you're gonna throw it, you need to make sure you made a solid commitment to put that punch out there and to land it. Okay, so that's with any punch you throw. If it's a left hook, commit to it. If it's a right cross, make sure that you commit to it. And once again, I take that lesson and I put it in life. Whatever you want to do, if you want to accomplish something, if you want to get anywhere, commit to it. Don't go in, half-heartedly trying to accomplish something or toward your goals. Make sure you go in full steam. If you want to go that direction, then take it on full steam. You have to make sure that you put your whole heart and you put your whole soul into what you want to accomplish. Here is a great story. A lot of you have heard the story of the general who took his army over to an island to take over an island because they know they were going to go into a very intense battle. He ordered the troops to burn their ships, to burn his own ships, which means that he took away the option for them to try to escape. That is so powerful. And the thing is, when you get into that type of energy, when you say, you know what, I have no other choice but to do this. I have no shifts. I have no way out. This is my only option. It puts you in a different energy to accomplish that thing, what you want to accomplish. Because we all know, if we know we have an escape route, as soon as something gets hard, we want to try to escape. We want to try to get out of it. And that's what puts us in a place to where we get wishy-washy on whether we want to, do we want to go all out, and as soon as it gets a little tough, I think I'll go ahead and back off, But when you know you don't have another option, when you give it full steam, things begin to happen for you. And next thing you know, you have that much more power, that much more energy to accomplish that thing that you set yourself out to accomplish. So make sure that you actually remember that. Number one, everything comes from your core. Your power is going to come from your core. Number two, stay balanced into that core. Don't go too far to the left or to the right. And number three, make sure that you commit. Whenever you want to go to, commit to it 100%. And I guarantee you, you will get exactly what it is that you went for. Thanks for joining me.